steering wheel. Oh.
I don't know what else to tell you. I had so much fun making this one, just running around my studio and exploring it myself.
Say something that feels sticky.
Yeah, the bass is nice. It's got a lot of weight on it. That I've recorded in through my chorus pedal. You can hear. Yeah, you can hear the width on that. I did a lot on my chorus pedal for this song. Yeah, and you can hear, I've got this, this is such a great plugin. The subsynth, the BX subsynth, which is just taking all of that low end that the bass is giving you anyway and just fucking making it way more obvious. But you can hear it when I go up on the bass. There's almost like an octave underneath it, and there's not an octave underneath it. That is just that subsynth just giving you so much more weight. And that against the kick drum, which is my acoustic kick. There's no additional triggering or sampling on it at all. It's just my kick. Oh, I put the grand final on it, this is a grand finale. This is a great plugin from the people at Clever. I love those guys. But yeah, this is great. This it gives you that kind of that knock, that kind of like that a lot of great kick sounds have. And again, I was really looking for those kinds of sounds on this record. But I love that there's no ducking. I'm not side chaining the kick, which means to send the kick sound as a signal somewhere else, and then you can tell another instrument to listen to that sound you're sending, and then maybe duck the volume of it, stuff like that. Which again, if you're not like a producer, or if you're not aware of what that is, you hear it a lot in dance music. I do it a lot in my music, where you'll have a kick drum it almost sounds like the kick drum takes over like a synth, and the synth literally ducks out in volume when the kick drum plays. So that's just side chaining and ducking. I've explained that terribly. Yeah, so there's none of that going on. I've just got my kick sitting where I want it, and I've put my bass underneath it, and they're not fighting each other, I don't think.
Cause the words are pouring out of
yeah,
you,
and again, the vocal still just sits on top of everything. There's width, there's something in the middle there, but the vocal is just sitting on top of everything. And then of course we've got a classic Jack Garratt drum moment.
But there's trouble underneath.
Love it. Brilliant. Did I do the reverse on it? Yeah. So I did the reverse. Did the reverse trick that I think a lot of people do, that I love. It's really great for moments like this when it's almost like a secret's being told to you, and then the actual thing, how you get like the premonition of a secret, and then you get the actual secret. Yeah, it's like a ghost just playing the drums. I like it. So the bit in this song that I really love, like from a production meets songwriting standpoint, is once you get past the second verse, you get this build, and you know that something's coming. And again, it's like very me fashion to kind of go, here we fucking go, and then suck it up, suck the energy into like a ball. And I just love this acoustic guitar tone. I think this is so nice. So I did this on. I don't think I've not got it here, but I did it on the Fender Acoustasonic, which is a really small-bodied acoustic guitar, and so it sounds like really thin. And you can plug it in, and it sounds a lot beefier when it's like amped up and plugged in. But I think I just put. Let me see. What have I got? Where is it? Yeah. So I've got an SM7, and I'm taking the line in. So I've got two signals. So I've literally just played the guitar. I played it here, and I got this microphone. I got an SM7, and I just stuck it in front of the guitar. I got like a really thin pick to get a really trashy sound on it. And then I took the line in as well. So I plugged the guitar in and plugged it into the board. On the SM7, there's just a saturator going on. I've EQ'd it as well, have it be a bit more responsive in the mids. And then on the line in, I've just saturated it. That's all I've done. And panned them. Yeah, so the SM7 is panned left. You can see here, and the line in, you can see here, it's panned right over there, and it sounds like this. And in this moment in the song, right, my understanding is there isn't much else happening, but it sounds like there's so much more. I remember when I bounced the instrumental version down, at this moment I was like, wait, what the fuck, it's so empty. But it's not empty. It's just so dry. And again, you've just come out of this moment where we're swelling with energy, like swelling with something. Something's about to happen. And then it doesn't dissolve, it doesn't disappear. You just get held in tension. I love moments like that.
Hit my head.
Like if I take the guitar out,
leave me on red, get me on
it's just the choir.
pull on the
Bring it back in.
do whatever you feel.
It immediately wakes it up. I love that tone so much. That's a really lovely moment. Like I like that a lot. And so then obviously coming out of that moment, I got to do something. Oh, this was a great little loop that I found. There's so much energy in this as well. I was just like with this song, again, because it's called Catherine Wheel and it's about not necessarily feeling in control. I wanted it, but it's so sweepingly romantic. I wanted it to have moments of like flutters and like spinning sounds. Like I tried to replicate Catherine Wheels where I could in some of the reverse effects. The one at the beginning is actually a really good example. Yeah, here. Just a really simple effects. How did I take that? I took a reverse sound and then through a rising LFO, just created a filter and it like kind of, I think I increased the drive as I did it and increased the frequency of the tone of the drive as well as I did it to give it that like rising feel. And then, yeah, increase the speed of the LFO that was triggering the filter on it, which is what makes it sound like a wheel kind of falling off the hinges. Like that. I love that. I use that. You can see that just in all the key moments of the song that comes in. There, going into this moment. There's so many of those like small God details. I say that as in like God is in the details. The idea being it's in the hidden moments. It's what creates so much more of the joy for you as a listener is in the things that you're not necessarily hearing. One of those things being this loop that I love. Which is like immediately kind of displaces you as a listener when you listen to it by itself. It's so syncopated. Where's the one, like, where's my meter? Where's my ground? Where's my home? But you put it in the context of everything else and it kind of becomes part of that home.
If I'm gonna see you in the summer, wanna see you with someone else.
It's hitting against other things that are doing something that's like slightly more regimented, and then it's also being doubled up by other things. Like there's this. I've got another reamped going through the Marshall amp kind of thing that's doing those like it's fucking great. I love it with the loop. Like, let me just loop that round, and I'll introduce other elements that are adding energy and syncopation. Like, what else? The guitar? The Moog, which I haven't told you about yet. Which is just the bass is doing a bunch of stuff. But here it's just giving a little swell. Under the bells aren't doing anything. What's this? This little synth? Yeah, the Moog B. Yeah, with the paddle Prophet. The Prophet's doing something on it as well. I really like the music I make, I think, sometimes. Obviously, all of that erupts into this.
Someone else.
So you've still got all of those syncopated moments and all of those ripples of lateral moment, right? But then they erupt into something like they're still there, but now they've bubbled over. Now they're spitting on the walls, and you're still grounded by that 4 on the floor that the drums are doing. The bass isn't trying to take you anywhere else other than just playing the roots of the chords. Like the guitars are kind of doing a lot of upstroke stuff, like jun 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 jun. Like there's all of that going in, and the whole is designed to make you feel and move. In that order. And then in comes the trombone. It can't be an elated Jack Garratt moment without some unnecessary trombone. That's episode 2. Episode 3, I'm going to talk about the choir and the backing vocals and how I've put all them together. Yeah, so check out that probably in a couple of days or something. Subscribe, so that you hear about all the things I'm doing and you know when all the videos are coming out, and also go and pre-order Pillars because that's available to pre-order right now. Okay, bye. See you in a bit. Bye.